Hey Raiders, Mr. Engel here along with Mrs. Earwood, our
Hello.
testing coordinator for our campus. We have some important things happening in the next week, so we want to make sure that you are on top of all that you need to do. So I'm going to let you talk a little bit about testing and the schedule for next week and what they need to do to be successful on their STAR EOC exams.
Awesome. We are going to be testing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. We have Algebra 1, Biology, and then U.S. History on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th in that order. Anybody that's a retester, this includes all retesters for all 3 of those subjects. You guys will be testing along with our first-time testers trying this for the first time. Please remember to bring your Chromebooks charged and with the charger. We will be testing online on the computers. And they are 4-hour exams. We will go until about 1 o'clock where we will all break for lunch. Seniors, you've got a couple field trips next week, which is great. And for my AP and on-ramps students, you guys are going to possibly have some reviews, so make sure you're talking to your AP teachers or your on-ramps teachers. I have scheduled you all for reviews if your teacher has asked you guys to be there on certain days. So we got going on.
I just want to remind everyone, here's the big change from years past. You don't show up to test, you automatically sign up for
Summer school.
Summer school, yay! No, that's terrible. Here's the deal. We don't want anyone to be in summer school that doesn't need to be, but understand that if you don't show up to test, your accountability has to change. And so we are going to hold you to that standard. We need you here to test. If you have some, medical emergency or something like that, we totally understand. We're very reasonable people, but we do need to hear from your parents that day. Showing up and just telling us a couple days later, oh, I missed the test, that's not going to work. So valid excuses are one thing. Dipping because you just don't want to be here, not going to work, and it will get you signed up for summer school. A couple other things with testing. You talk about making sure they bring their Chromebook and that it's charged. Don't wait to the last minute. If you have a problem and it hasn't been working or it's not quite working, make sure you get with Ms. Trammell early or right now to make sure that we can make sure it's fixed.
Got a couple other things.
Couple other things.
Students, your cell phones need to be turned in on testing day. We've noticed that a few of you may not love to turn in your cell phones, but we are going to need you guys to follow our regular cell phone policy that we've had in place for years. This includes taking out earpods and, again, turning in your phones and turning in your watches if you've got Apple Watch, etc. So please make sure you are pleasant in your testing room. We're all going to get through it together, and yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to be clear. This isn't a you or Mr. Engel rule. This is a state of Texas rule. You guys have been going to school for a long time. You've taken the STAR test before. Turning in your phones, turning in your Apple Watches, that's not something new. It's just a requirement that we have to make sure we do. So I really want to make sure that everyone understands moving forward. Go ahead and turn in your phone, because if you don't and your phone goes off, there is the possibility that your test is, there's a pretty good possibility that your test is going to be null and voided, and all the work that you put in is going to be for naught. So please make sure you follow the procedures that we have in place. They are the state of Texas rules, and we do take them very seriously. So a couple other things. Those people needing, especially seniors needing attendance recovery, remember our last 2 Saturday opportunities are this Saturday, April 30th, and then again next Saturday, May 7th. And seniors, I think I'd be here this Saturday, because remember, May 6th is prom. So if you go to prom and then have to go to Saturday school the next morning,
that's no fun.
That is no fun. Prom is May 6th from 7:30 to 11:30. For any details regarding prom or tickets or anything like that, please see Mrs. Riley. Last day for seniors to complete makeup work in Edgenuity is May 20th. Please make sure that you see Mr. Claiborne or myself. Make sure that work is done. Again, we want everyone to walk. We want everyone to graduate, but we're not going to make any exemptions for anyone. You either meet the standard or you don't. So make sure you handle your business. Don't come on May 20th and go, how many extra days can I get? The answer is none. So May 20th is it, last day. Last couple of things I want to talk to you about is our final exam schedule. Seniors, you will be taking your finals exams the week before our last week of school, so May 16th through the 19th, and then everyone else will take their finals the following week. Please follow along. I'm going to post the schedule. Seniors, there's an interesting opportunity for you. On Monday, we will be giving out final exam exemption forms for you in second period. If you now this is just seniors. Everyone else has to take their final no matter what their grade is. But for seniors, if you have an 85 or higher, you've not been suspended or in any trouble, and you have your attendance is where it needs to be, you can get a waiver for your final. Again, all the information will be included here, and I'll look at the form that's going to be, and then you can pick up a form from your second period teacher. Seniors, it is your responsibility to get the form filled out. You have to have the course name, your course average, and your teacher signature, as well as a parent signature saying that they recognize that you are going to be exempt from your final exam. Other than that, we do have graduation on June 1st at 12 o'clock at Dickey's Arena. One important note there, parents, are the parking at Dickey's Arena is $20. So every car, anybody who shows up for graduation is going to have to pay $20 for parking. Now, graduation's free, but $20 for parking is going to be required for any car that parks at Dickey's Arena. Fort Worth ISD is offering free parking at Farrington Field, where we play some of our football games on University there, and you can get a free shuttle from Farrington Field back over to Dickey's Arena. So if you don't want to have to pay for parking, which I completely understand, there is free parking at the Fort Worth ISD Farrington Field, and again, there'll be shuttles running to Dickey's Arena. That's it. That's all I got. Lots of important information. Please take time to watch this. Please review your your final exam schedule. Seniors, please make sure you look out for that exemption form Monday during second period. And reminder, you do have to have an 85 or higher, so make sure you're doing everything to get your grades up so you can take part in that exemption. Till next time, go Raiders.